No matter where you look, there are only sequels, reboots, and remakes everywhere. Many movie fans are wondering, is Hollywood running out of ideas? But there's no need to worry. There are also exciting new projects outside of the big franchise productions. In this video, we take a look at interesting and innovative movies that we are particularly looking forward to. So, let the hype begin. Tom Cruise and director Christopher McQuarrie are teaming up again, this time for the World War II film Broadsword. The duo are well known to action fans, especially due to the Mission Impossible movies. At the center of the story is a soldier in the Second World War who must complete a mission on behalf of the British intelligence service. When he finally crashes behind enemy lines in France, he is the last survivor of his team and must carry out the mission on his own. This would not be the first time that Tom Cruise has dedicated himself to the Second World War. In 2008, he already played Colonel Klaus Schenk Graf von Stauffenberg in Bryan Singer's Valkyrie. Alongside Cruise, Henry Cavill is also rumored to be taking on an important role. He was last seen in The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, which is also set in the Second World War. Currently, Marion Cotillard is considered for the leading female role. Filming for Broadsword is scheduled for summer 2025, but an exact release date has not been set yet. When master director Martin Scorsese announces a new project, the movie world, of course, pricks up its ears, particularly with a cast like this. As the industry portal Deadline reports, his next work will feature Leonardo DiCaprio, Emily Blunt, and this may come as a surprise to many, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. In terms of plot, we can expect a familiar Scorsese theme. Once again, it's about mobsters and the mafia, but in an original setting. The movie deals with the turbulent 60s and 70s in Hawaii. The story revolves around a charismatic mob boss. He wants to build the most powerful criminal empire on the island. The movie is based on true events and is meant to depict an epic American mafia story. Deadline describes the project as a mixture of the Scorsese movies Goodfellas and The Departed. This would be Leonardo DiCaprio's 7th project with Martin Scorsese. Their successful collaborations include The Wolf of Wall Street, Shutter Island, and most recently, Killers of the Flower Moon. In contrast, the collaboration between Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Martin Scorsese is quite unexpected. The wrestler has so far mainly worked in the action and comedy genre. Although he is considered charismatic, he is not necessarily a profound actor. Emily Blunt is known to movie fans for her roles in the time loop film Edge of Tomorrow and the A Quiet Place series, among others. She was also featured with Dwayne Johnson in the adventure film Jungle Cruise. Until the still untitled movie hits theaters, it will probably take some time. Despite his age, 82-year-old Scorsese is still a very busy man and has various film projects in the works. We are definitely looking forward to discovering what the master director will end up presenting us with. In 2026, another master director returns with a movie, Steven Spielberg. The portal World of Real claims to have learned that his upcoming project is called The Dish. According to initial rumors, the film will revolve around UFOs. These have already been a theme in various Spielberg movies, such as Close Encounters of the Third Kind. However, both pieces of information have not yet been officially confirmed. But there is already some first information about the cast. As reported by industry magazine Deadline and others, Hollywood star Emily Blunt will be taking on a role. This would put her in a good position. After having recently worked with Christopher Nolan in Oppenheimer, she now has roles in movies with Martin Scorsese and Steven Spielberg. Emmy and Golden Globe winner Josh O'Connor is also a member of the cast of The Dish. The actor was last a part of Challengers with superstar Zendaya, as well as the Netflix series The Crown. Kingsman star Colin Firth and Euphoria actor Colman Domingo are set to appear in front of the camera for Spielberg as well. The screenplay will be written by David Koepp. The duo Spielberg and Koepp have already made numerous films together. These include the first 2 Jurassic Park films, as well as War of the Worlds. Hardly anything needs to be said about Steven Spielberg's career. The director is one of the greatest ever and directed the first 4 Indiana Jones movies, Saving Private Ryan, Jaws, and Schindler's List. The release date for The Dish has already been announced. The movie will open in cinemas on June 12, 2026. Tom Cruise has several projects in the pipeline. For a movie with the simple title Judy, the action star is in front of the camera for Oscar winner Alejandro Inarritu. After award-winning films such as Birdman and The Revenant, the Mexican director is once again drawn to Hollywood. The Warner Brothers studio has already shared some first information about the plot. The most powerful man in the world embarks on an insane mission to prove himself as the savior of mankind. He wants to eliminate a catastrophe that he himself has brought about. The rest of the film's cast is impressive. It also includes German actress Sandra Hüller, The Big Lebowski star John Goodman, and Sound of Metal leading man Riz Ahmed. Director Inarritu is also co-responsible for the screenplay. Moreover, he is once again working with the authors of Birdman. The release date for Judy has already been confirmed. The new film starring Tom Cruise will hit movie theaters on October 2nd, 2026. With R.I.P., a new Netflix film starring Ben Affleck and Matt Damon awaits us. The two friends have already worked together several times, for example in movies such as Good Will Hunting and The Last Duel. R.I.P. is about a group of police officers in Miami who discover millions in cash in an abandoned hideout, but other groups also learn about it, which has far-reaching consequences. Besides Affleck and Damon, Supergirl actress Sasha Calle, The Walking Dead star Steven Yeun, and Kyle Chandler will also be part of the cast. Chandler will soon also be taking on the lead role in the DC series Lanterns. Joe Carnahan will direct R.I.P. So far, Carnahan has been better known as a screenwriter, for example for Bad Boys for Life and the survival thriller The Grey. Another movie with Ben Affleck awaits us with Animals. Originally, Matt Damon was supposed to take on the lead role here. However, this plan had to be altered as Damon has agreed to appear in Christopher Nolan's new film The Odyssey, which is due to be released in theaters on July 17, 2026. Affleck will now assume a dual role, taking on the project as both the director and lead actor. Animals revolves around the kidnapping of the son of a Los Angeles mayoral candidate. He and his wife have spent most of their money on the election campaign, which is why they're at first unable to meet the kidnappers' ransom demands. They must therefore resort to other measures to get their son back. In addition to Affleck, the X-Files star Gillian Anderson, Django Unchained actress Kerry Washington, and Steven Yeun are also involved. Filming is set to take place in Los Angeles. An official release date has yet to be confirmed, but we anticipate a premiere in 2026. Hardly any other director has such a charismatic style as Wes Anderson. Movies such as The Grand Budapest Hotel and Asteroid City are characterized by the filmmaker's distinctive signature. His latest work, The Phoenician Scheme, will be released in 2025. It is set to revolve around a dark espionage story and a tense father-daughter relationship in a family business. However, you should pay close attention to the cast. Wes Anderson has once again managed to get numerous top Hollywood stars in front of the camera. Among them are Hollywood superstars Scarlett Johansson and Tom Hanks. Also involved are Breaking Bad star Bryan Cranston, Doctor Strange actor Benedict Cumberbatch, Jurassic Park actor Jeff Goldblum, and Sicario actor Benicio del Toro. Of course, Bill Murray is also essential in a Wes Anderson film. We won't have to remain patient much longer. The Phoenician Scheme will be released in cinemas on May 30th, 2025. Science fiction fans are also sure to find something to enjoy. Superstar Ryan Gosling will be seen in the leading role in Project Hail Mary. His character, Ryland Grace, wakes up as the sole survivor of a space mission, millions of miles from home, on a flight to an alien star system. He must now find out why all the other crew members have died while also trying to complete his mission. The directing duo consists of Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who have already directed 21 Jump Street together. Their involvement as screenwriters for the popular Spider-Verse movies in particular is likely to give fans plenty of reason to be optimistic. Project Hail Mary is based on a novel by Andy Weir. Another of the author's books, The Martian, has already been successfully adapted as a movie. Project Hail Mary is due to be released in cinemas in spring 2026. This year, we will get to see Keanu Reeves twice in the movies. Of course, there's the much-anticipated John Wick spin-off Ballerina with Ana de Armas and Norman Reedus. However, there's also the new film Good Fortune by director and screenwriter Aziz Ansari. He is best known for a wider audience as an actor in the comedy series Parks and Recreation and Master of None. The focus of Good Fortune is the angel Gabriel, who becomes entangled in the lives of a worker and a wealthy capitalist. The movie is a comedy with fantastic elements. Keanu Reeves will be seen as the angel. Also taking part in the film are Nope actress Keke Palmer and comedy star Seth Rogen. Good Fortune will be released in theaters on October 17th, 2025. As you can see, there are still original movies out there, apart from sequels, remakes, and franchises. And they come in a wide variety of genres, be it crime films, comedies, gripping thrillers, action thrillers, or science fiction productions. Now we want to know from you, which new inventive films are you most looking forward to? And have we forgotten a movie that you're already particularly excited about? Let us know in the comments, and like this video if you want to find out more about upcoming movies beyond the big franchises.